it's essentially not creating value, meaningful value for our partners, for investors. If it's not creating meaningful value for our business, then, let's not get attached. All of our products really have to serve an emerging or an entrenched need to be really additive when looking at our overall complex. If not, it's out.
The digital meeting solution that we came out with, lo and behold, we had this huge explosion of DSM users or adopters because of the pandemic. And having technology that was able to be smart and nimble and deliver that service in real time, like immediately to the marketplace, while we experienced growth in that space that we just weren't even anticipating.
What can you do to get advisors' attention? We find that firms that provide the most timely info and specifically information they can't get elsewhere drive that engagement up. We also talked about being relevant to them. So you need to use what you know about those advisors in order to do that. Use it to anticipate their next question or a problem that they may be having. Do it digitally. That may be when they log into the website. That may be which types of emails are triggered to those advisors and what campaigns they fall into. And constantly learning how to improve that, make that better, without sending them anything that isn't relevant. So that's only going to do the opposite.
COVID-19 and the world that we live in here in 2020 has changed a number of things in the industry. Working from home, client meetings on video, every meeting you have being on video, your dog participating in calls with colleagues and clients, all of that stuff. But it has also served as an accelerator of sorts for things that we were planning to do in this industry anyway. Has this front office, middle office, back office, blurring the lines been impacted by COVID-19?
As with any product, the commitment to distribution is critical. Build it and they will come just doesn't work anymore. You have to be ready to invest in distribution, and each firm has to have an individual approach.
Technology can be leveraged to create a more efficient workflow, a better work from home process, and ultimately a better experience, but also an opportunity to really drive out costs.
Bringing two firms together, as we've done in the past, it's likely that the cultures that existed in each of those firms is going to step aside and a new culture is going to emerge with the formation of the new organization. And so that's really hard on people. People get invested in culture, they've created the culture, and they know how things work. They know who does what. And when you put these two firms together, and the players at the table could very well be different than they were pre-integration, it's really difficult to start from scratch and to build those relationships and get those processes in place and all of that. It's not impossible, certainly. It can happen,